Let me hear your flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for 5 of the most revolutionary collabs in music, and 5 that should have stayed in the drafts.
It doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there.
Shook the genre, Numb, Encore, JayZ and Linkin Park.
What the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more, so for one last time, people make some noise.
Rap rock collabs can be risky business. While artists from both genres can potentially cross over to new audiences, they can also damage their credibility by selling out. Look no further than confusing combos such as Black Sabbath and Ice-T, or Weezer and Lil Wayne. Thankfully, Linkin Park and JayZ feel like a natural fit on Numb Encore.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn Boys. So for one last time, I need y'all raw.
Mashing up their existing hits on the EP Collision Course, the track lays JayZ's encore verse over the original Numb track, with Linkin Park singer Chester Bennington's vocals. Rather than coming off as forced, the song was instead a force to be reckoned with, winning the 2006 Grammy Award for Best Rap Song Collaboration. Shaking Our Heads, Me. Taylor Swift featuring Brendan Urie.
I never leave well enough alone, and trouble's gonna follow where I go. And there's a lot of cool chicks out.
T Swift usually knows how to kick off an era, but one of these things is not like the others. Me, the lead single from her Lover album, gave listeners whiplash with its juvenile sound. After Taylor went darker with Reputation, she returned with a song right out of The Wiggles.
Spelling is fun,
Girl, there ain't no I-N-G.
but you know there is a me.
While fans might have been excited to see her work with Panic at the Disco's Brendan Urie, he only added to Me's immature vibe. Together, Swift and Urie felt like two theatre kids who were given too much creative control over the school play and needed to be reined in. Ryan and Sharpay Evans, anyone?
You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
While we hope these two work together again in the future, next time has to be more age appropriate. Shook the genre, The Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica. You might as well throw in the towel, because it's hard to imagine an R&B collab more iconic than this one. While Brandy and Monica both have impressive solo careers, The Boy Is Mine was truly their time to shine. The supposed real-life rivals joined forces on the song, vocally dueling over an electric harp about a man they shared feelings for. Both singers went all in on the song's concept, assuming character and not even pretending to like each other. Even their 1998 VMA performance was filled with tension. The Boy Is Mine was clearly written before the women supporting women era, but it makes up for its message with a great story and some explosive enemy chemistry. Shaking Our Heads, Him and I, GEazy and Halsey. From Sonny and Cher to Beyonce and JayZ, many of pop's power couples have made music magic. Unfortunately, GEazy and Halsey aren't among them.
Cross my heart, hope to die. To my lover, I'd never lie.
The pair released Him and I, a song that made their year-long relationship seem more toxic than anything resembling couple goals. In addition to lyrics about fighting and bonding over substance use, the track positioned them as the 2017 Bonnie and Clyde. Yes, that's an actual line.
They don't wanna see us make it, they just wanna divide. 2017, Bonnie and Clyde.
In their defense, while this lyric instantly aged the song, it also came true in a way. Halsey and GEazy split in 2018, making Him and I a perfectly cringy time capsule for the previous year.
It's to be true, I swear I'll try. In the end, it's him and I.
Shook the genre, Scream, Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. These siblings are known for their soft, smooth, whispery voices, but they finally snapped here.
Can't believe when I saw as I turned on the TV. This evening I was disgusted by all the injustice, all the injustice.
In the mid-90s, Michael Jackson enlisted his sister Janet to hit back at the media that had been hounding him for a decade, for everything from tabloid tall tales to serious allegations. The result was Scream, an angry response that blended dance pop, R&B, funk, rock, and even had some sci-fi elements. Aside from the song's innovative sound and famously expensive music video, Scream was a show of familial support during a rough personal period for MJ. While the media didn't lay off him by any means, we at least got this cathartic collab from pop's biggest brother and sister. Shaking Our Heads, Secret Love Song, Little Mix featuring Jason Derulo. What happens when you record a tragically beautiful, poignant song about star-crossed love and then add Jason Derulo to the recipe? Unfortunately, Little Mix's experiment yielded disastrous results.
What about the love we making?
While Secret Love Song was written about same-sex couples who can't be together because of homophobia, Derulo's verse instead describes an affair, but that's not all. Besides adding a grimy meaning to the heartfelt track, his vocals are hammier and cheesier than a bodega breakfast sandwich.
Would you leave if I was ready to settle down?
Thankfully, Little Mix also released the more understated, featureless Secret Love Song Part 2. Despite being a sweeping romantic power ballad, this song should have had the group riding solo from the very beginning. Shook the genre, Under Pressure, Queen and David Bowie. Diamonds are created under pressure, and that certainly holds true for Queen and David Bowie's team up. Opening with one of the most recognizable bass lines and piano riffs in modern history, Under Pressure doesn't let a second go to waste in its 4-minute runtime. Both Bowie and Freddie Mercury have their own signature styles, and you'd be forgiven for thinking them too flamboyant to share the spotlight. Fortunately, the song marries their strengths perfectly without either artist overshadowing or upstaging the other's presence. Like the best collabs and duets, it feels like a team effort rather than a competition. No matter what Vanilla Ice might have done to the hook later on, the original Under Pressure is a bittersweet triumph of two legendary acts.
This is ourselves under pressure.
Shaking Our Heads, Dancing in the Street, David Bowie and Mick Jagger. Bringing together two of classic rock's most beloved figures seems like a no-brainer for a great song. However, David Bowie and Mick Jagger's mid-80s collab was a literal rock-bottom moment for the genre. On their campy cover of Martha and the Vandellas Dancing in the Street, the pair decided to progressively belt the whole song. The music video takes things to the next level, with Bowie and Jagger dancing like toddlers on a sugar rush in colourful, oversized outfits.
It's an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet.
On a positive note, they had great chemistry, but some people thought it was too much. The awkwardness was only accentuated in the mid-2010s, when an ASMR-style version of the video went viral. Whatever street these two are dancing on will gladly take a detour.
Back in the USSR, don't matter where you are.
Shook the genre, No More Tears, Enough is Enough. Barbra Streisand and Donna Summer. Nearly 2 decades before the inaugural VH1 Divas special, these two powerhouses blazed trails for a disco decathlon. On No More Tears, Enough is Enough, Barbra Streisand and Donna Summer answered the question, what would a girl power version of Bohemian Rhapsody sound like?
Enough is enough. I can't go on. I can't go on no more. No.
The dramatic, nearly 12-minute track could almost be a suite, comprising several sections. Beginning with a deceiving slow piano intro, both singers abruptly launch into a high-energy disco breakdown around the 2-minute mark. Summer and Streisand's collab became the first duet by two female artists to top the Billboard Hot 100 chart, paving the way for more in the years to come.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Shaking Our Heads, Birthday Cake, Rihanna featuring Chris Brown.
I know you want it in the worst way. Can't wait to blow my candles out.
Birthday Birthday cakes are a sweet, fluffy, wish-making opportunity and a way to feel surrounded by the warmth and support of your singing loved ones. And while Rihanna isn't talking about a literal birthday cake here, Chris Brown is still the last person who should have been invited.
It's a private party. Ooh, it's not even her birthday. But I wanna lick the icing out.
3 years prior to the Birthday Cake remix, Brown notoriously pleaded guilty to felony assault after an altercation with Rihanna. Although her feelings towards Brown might be complex, and she shouldn't be judged for working with him, the song still feels wrong to listen to. Not to mention the line, "sweeter than a rice cake," is potentially a dig at Brown's then-girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, who has Vietnamese heritage. Overall, there are much better ways to ring in another year.
Wrap it up, boy, while I take this bow off.
Living or dead, what's your dream music collab? Let us know in the comments.
My legacy is strong. So is mine. Is that so? That's enough. Time to go then. Goodbye. Cheerio. Handle fed up. I wasn't finished.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.